That's Kazakira 4, and this is my stuff I got episode kind of thing at, well, I got MCM Expo last Saturday, so I thought I'd just show off some stuff, and yeah. So here we go. I'll start with something that most people will know if you've seen Bakuman, which is a weekly Shonen Jump, which we got really cheap. This is kind of old. It's from about April, I think. And after looking up a bit, that's supposed to be Sensei no Bolge, something like that. And even though I can't read Japanese, I wanted something like that. And I do want to learn Japanese. And if I do, that'll be a good place to like read and like go through words and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty good and pretty cool. And I always wanted to get a weekly Shonen Jump like from Japan. Next, I'll show you some manga that I got. These four I got really cheap, so I just grabbed a bunch. Blades of Heaven, I just grabbed it because it looks pretty good, and it's quite a thick book, so it'll be a decent, good read. An anime I know about called Element Gelade. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not. Volume 6, Volume 7, and Volume 12. Okay. And I got those four really cheap, so I just grabbed them. I would have got more volumes that are in line and stuff for Element Gelade, but those are the only three. And there were more volumes, but they were just the same volumes as I've got there. Some more manga here. These I got pretty cheap as well. Raid Master, Volume 17. I've watched a few episodes of the anime and I want to know what the manga was like. Mare, Volume 2. And I will get Volume 1 when I get a little bit of money. And because I've been saving up for MCM and Eurogamer for the past 2 months. So, Dragon Drive, Volume 4. And this is supposed to be a good volume. I've seen about 16 episodes of that, haven't finished it. Got interrupted with other things and I never went back to it, but I will go back and finish the series because it is pretty good. One Piece, Volume 43. There was a stall selling loads of volumes. There was mainly One Piece. I wanted to get Volume 17, but they didn't have that. They didn't have the latest one there, so I just got Volume 43 because it has Chopper using his Monster Point, which I thought was pretty good. Next manga is Naruto 59, which isn't meant to come out until December, so that's going to be a good read. Alright. And when I got that, they actually had the latest One Piece and Bleach, I think, as well. But I got Naruto because I don't have volume 63 or 64 of One Piece, and I know what happens a lot anyway. So I got the Naruto manga instead. But I will get the One Piece later on. And because I got that, and they were giving these away with purchase. If I can get a poster in line. Sorry. Here's a Blue Exorcist poster, which I got just for buying the Naruto manga. I was buying it. I was at the cash bit. The woman was talking about getting posters for purchase, so I asked her, how do I get one of those? And I already bought my manga, so she just gave it to me. So I think that's pretty good. And I'm going to keep that somewhere safe. I've got a few more things left. I'll show off these things pretty quick. I've got some things, but I'm not going to bother showing because I don't think they're really big. Castillo Hitman Reborn playing cards, which I got really cheap. 2 Game Boy games from Japan. One Piece. And I'm not sure what that is. Alright, so basically, and so far that this One Piece game is kind of like an RPG kind of game. And this one, well, that won't work, so I think I tried to ROM with it once as well and it didn't work, but I'll have to look into it. It might be the game, or it might just be something to do with my Game Boy, because all Game Boy games should be region free. Oh well. Alright, another thing here is a box with a One Piece figure inside, which is supposed to be random, but the people mark on it which ones, so people can pick what they got. And from this you can tell I got Chopper. I was going to get the Luffy one because it did look really cool. Let me show you on the side. But I didn't have enough money to get his one as well. And really let down thing, I wanted to get a Naruto figurine as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that. Oh, bit poster there. Here's some PS2 games that I got for a good price. The guy actually let me off on some money for these. Right, first one, Kingdom Hearts. Everyone's played Kingdom Hearts, but I know of it. I've wanted to get the game, but every time I look on eBay, it's always a bidding, and I don't have money at the time, or somebody else buys it, something like that. But I got that for a good enough price, and they did have the second one as well, but I got another game, so I couldn't really get that. And I got Saint Seiya Sanctuary for PS2, which I was surprised about and worried, because I thought they released this only in Japan and America. But it turns out they actually released it in Japan and in Europe, so. And this is actually, I think, maybe a French copy? No, I think it is just an English copy. But the only language on it is, you can make it English settings, but the voice settings can only be French or Japanese. Because I think that Saint Seiya was most well known in France, and they actually called it Knights of the Zodiac. And I actually wanted to get the manga of it, because there is an English release of that. But when I get enough money, I'll go around to it and get it, because there's a few manga series I want to start collecting. And now MCM's out the way, I can. I'll quickly show you these. Miracle Battle Card S, which are one-piece cards. So if I just show the cards, let me show you. Let me show you if you can get a good look. This one is one of my favourites that I got. I was hoping to get a Chopper card, but unfortunately not, which kind of sucks, but oh well. And I got 2 Euro cards for a cheap price as well. They're old ones, but yeah. Alright, so that's what I got. MCM. As you can see, a lot of stuff.